Hello, I'm Cody and welcome to Thrifting with Thriftybeard. I realize it's been a good while since I last uploaded a video, and the reason for that is I got bored. So I decided to take a month-long hiatus and take a look at my channel and decide where I wanted it to go and what I wanted to do differently as far as content goes. Ultimately, I decided I wanted to focus more on the things that I find rather than the thrift store itself and walking through them, the initial discovery. Because once you've been to one Goodwill, you've been to all of them. They don't change much. And if I'm bored by my videos, then I know you guys are. With that being said, there are still a few thrift stores that I will do walkthroughs of, like the Ogle's Antique Mall. That one was really fun. My next video is going to be over a place called Relict, and that place is super cool, and it really needs to be seen. So places like that are unique, I'll do walkthroughs of, but generally I'm not going to be doing very many more of those. New schedule, we are going to try to put out about 3 videos a month. I think that's fair. Doing the schedule that I was doing before, which was every Friday, not enough changed in between each week to warrant a new video, in my opinion. I felt they were boring and kind of stale, and one a week was a little difficult, and I wanted my videos to be a little better as far as production value goes. And in a week, I just didn't have enough time to do that. So with this slower schedule, I'm hoping to upgrade the quality of the videos and kind of go for quality over quantity. So with that being said, we will go ahead and move on to a few things that I found recently. First up is a Black Eagle switchblade. I found this at a garage sale a few weeks ago now. The original price was $25. That is definitely not what I paid for it. It looks like it might be from the 80s or 90s, judging by the box. I cannot find anything about these online, although I didn't really look that hard. If you find anything about these, let me know. What makes this switchblade really interesting is on normal switchblades, you push a button, the blade pops out of the handle, and stabby stab. On this one, the sheath is covering the blade already. It's like a fixed blade knife with a sheath over it. You flip that switch, and the sheath is supposed to go all the way down. And stab, stab, whatever. Flip the button again, sheath goes back up. I've never seen a switchblade like this. From what I have looked up, they're called OTF switchblades, and I do not know what that stands for, because I'm a bad researcher. Yeah, other than that, I don't really know much about it. It's cool. Fun fact, switchblades are illegal to carry. This, I don't know if it would make a difference because it's a fixed blade knife rather than a push button switchblade. I don't know if there would be any difference in the law as far as that goes. On the side of the box, it's advertised that you can buy a sheath to put on your belt. So I don't know why they would advertise that if it was illegal to carry anyway. Yeah. If you guys know anything about the law or want to let me know if this is legal to even have, feel free to leave a comment. And the last thing on my list today, you'll have to give me just a minute to set it up. So hang on just a minute. All right, what I have here is a pretty decent sized collection of what is called Vaseline glass, also known by its more metal name, uranium glass. What makes this glass really special is it glows when shined under a UV light or a black light. It makes the stuff really, really collectible and really cool, and kind of hard to spot unless you have one of these cool little LED or UV flashlights. This stuff is made by taking uranium and mixing it and blending it into molten glass, and then obviously shape it into whatever you want. It was really popular around the 20s to 30s. They quit production for a while in the late 30s, early 40s, I believe, due to uranium demand for or during World War II. They restarted production for a very, very short period of time in the 50s and then stopped shortly after. They do make it currently, like modern day, but it is made using safer methods. I don't know that it's still made using uranium, but it's still really cool. A bunch of different pieces were made using this method. The weirdest, I think, are these little furniture coasters. You put these underneath the legs of couches, table, whatever, and it allows you to slide it across the floor without scratching up your floors or tearing up carpet. I don't know how they held up so well. I've got 5 of them here, and they're all in pretty decent shape. My favorite piece out of this whole collection is this really neat decanter. I think it's pretty neat. However, I don't think this ball piece up top is original because it doesn't glow. But it still looks really neat. So, one thing you do have to be very careful about when hunting for uranium glass, though, and that is pieces like this. This is a lantern of some sort where you fill it up with some kind of lantern fuel or whatever, and then light the wick on fire. It's really neat, and I actually really, really like this piece. I think it's really cool. However, it is not uranium glass. See how everything else glows when the UV light is shined on it? This, I'll turn the light off, is glow in the dark. It is still really cool, and I don't know anything about this. I don't know where it's from. I don't know who it's made by. All I know is I really want to keep it. And if I find out that it's not worth much, I'm going to keep it. So that's one thing you want to watch out for when uranium shopping, because you've got your light out and you're searching through the cabinets and shelves and whatnot. If you see it glow, you pick it up. That's just kind of how it goes. So kind of hold your light on it and cover your face and look at it. If it's still glowing without the light, then it's not uranium glass. One more thing about uranium glass. Supposedly, it is safe to drink from. I don't know if I believe that or not. I've heard arguments for both ways, and as far as I can tell, there's only one way to test that, and that's to try it. So I think that's what we'll do. I have here a little bit of Mountain Dew. I'm going to come back next video. I'm going to be bald. Okay, here we go. Something about that doesn't look right. Well, here we go. Well, that didn't end how I'd hoped. Next time we'll be going to Relic, a thrift store that I highly, highly recommend. Even if you're not there to buy anything, just looking, go there and look and walk around. This place is super cool, especially around Halloween time. And I think that is it. This has been Thrifting with Thriftybeard. Thank you for watching.